Stop recording. Button.
Hello, my lovelies. It has been a while, hasn't it? About a couple weeks, actually, almost at the end of the month. For my pagan friends, I hope your Litha was well. I'm sorry I haven't been around. The pollen has been horrendous.
Facebook. Sarah Blyther posted in Sarah Blyther's spiritual.
The pollen has been horrendous. I'm now getting over an eye infection. It was hurting like hell. And yeah, other things, among other things. I've been catching up with family and stuff. But I did say I'd do a video on Mayouri Kurotsuchi. I'm a day late and $1 short. But hey, I figure a better late than never, right? And I try not to be late. This is not usually me, but when you're sick or when you're hurting, you kind of can't help things, and you're just gonna have to learn to be patient, right? But I'm gonna do my video on Mayouri Kurotsuchi. Now, for those who do not know who he is from an anime called Bleach. He is the captain of the 12th Division, or Squad 12, depending on how you want to say it. They are the Shinigami Research and Development peoples. They're basically scientists. If you want it all in a nutshell, he's a scientist. A mad scientist. And, yeah, he is my favorite. He is one of my favorite, if not my favorite captain. He's right up there. Along with Unohana. Along with, Soifone. Along with... I even like Captain Kuchiki. I'm gonna do a video on him one day, too. Whenever I feel like it. Even though, at first, I didn't like him. But we're not here to talk about Captain Kuchiki. We're here to talk about Mayouri. Now, for those who know who he is, I know you're probably wondering, well, gee, why would you like him? I mean, he's a sociopath. He's a mad scientist. He treats his subordinate Nemu like shit. Well, lucky for you, I can see past all that. I can definitely see past all that. Now, do I condone his behavior? No. Do I, like his behavior? No. Do I think you should treat Nemu more like a human? Yes, but it's kind of hard to treat someone like a human being when you've been locked away for thousands and thousands of years and had no human contact. So therefore, you don't know how to act like a human. It's a little bit humanly impossible. So that's Mayouri. So yeah, he treats Nemu like crap. He created Nemu. She's a artificial life being. Test tube baby, sort of, kind of. Not really, but really. So yeah. Anywho, so people always ask me whenever I tell them. People ask me, "Well, what's your favorite character in Bleach?" I say Mayouri Kurotsuchi. They're like, "Why?" I'm like, "Well, because I know what it's like to be an outcast. He looks odd. He does not look normal like any of your other captains. He's taken for granted. He has the highest intellect in the Soul Society. Outside of Kisuke and Aizen, but everyone's always comparing him to Kisuke. No one ever, stops to, compliment him and tell him what a good job he's doing. They always go, "Oh, Kisuke can do this better." And I know what it's like to be compared to, my other siblings. So yeah, I can see why a person would just say to hell with you and just not care about humans or anybody, because, you always gotta be in the shadow of somebody else, and I think that's how he feels. I'm not Mayouri Kurotsuchi, but if you want me to freaking profile him or whatever, but I clearly understand, that's one of the reasons why I like him, is because I understand what it's like to be compared and always having to live in the shadow of somebody else. And no one sees that. They just see this cruel, sadistic person, and they're like, "Oh, I don't like him." Ever stop to, wonder why he acts the way he does? Not that I say I excuse it. No. Could Mayouri go for some therapy? Oh, yeah, definitely. I'm in therapy. I'm not as cruel as Mayouri, but I can clearly understand why. Nemu's the only one who loves him for who he is, no matter what he does to her, and he treats her like I said, dogs get treated better than Nemu. And, yeah, but I understand. Just because I don't condone it, I understand. Why the man is so flippantly crazy. He's taken for granted. He's really smart. And I like Mayouri because he dares to be different. He's not like Kampachi. He's not like Byakuya. He doesn't give a damn. I mean, he dresses and looks the way he wants to, and he could care less what you think. I mean, that's the front he puts off, and I bet you he's hurting inside, but he's kind of like me. He doesn't care. You want to call him names, whatever. He's just going to do what he wants, and that's just how I like people like that. I don't like people who form to the mold, and I mean, I like pretty boys. I'm not going to lie, I do like me a pretty boy, but I also like an intellect. I mean, I'd rather have you have the brains than the brawn, personally. I mean, I'm not saying I want no slob. No, hell no. I would not date no damn slob. I would never marry a slob either, but I'm married now. But what I'm saying is I would never have married a slob. But what I'm saying is I like people who dare to be different. You know what I mean? Who dress differently, doesn't mind, like me. I'll put like a little color weave in my hair if I want to. I'll wear black lipstick. I'll wear I'm not wearing anything now, but when I feel like it, when I get my little moods, I'll wear whatever the hell I want. You can look at me all kind of sideways and cross-eyed. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? So, I mean, hey, I'm a witch. So people look at me different too. I mean, when I wear my pentacle and my stuff like that, I'm not as outlandish as Mayouri, but to some people, I guess I am. But, I don't care. I lift my head up high and stuff like that. So, anywho, that's another reason I like him, because he dares to be different. And he's smart as hell. And I like his speech on perfection. I think you guys really should go on YouTube and look it up. The English version. It is deep. Very deep. And I highly recommend it to you. I'm going to share it to the group too when I'm done sharing this video. I really love that speech on perfection, because it helps me a lot, because I've always used to strive for perfection. And one part of the speech that I don't remember all of it, but there's one part of it that I will always remember. Always strive to be better than you were before, but not perfect. You know what I mean? Always strive to be better than you are, but not perfect. So I highly recommend that you look up that speech. You may not like the man or whatever the case may be, but that was one of the most deep speeches in anime. The only other speech that rivals that is Ichigo's Hollow's speech on Instinct. Other than that, I can't think of an anime speech that rivals that speech. Could be wrong, and I'm not up for debate because I don't feel like arguing with anybody today. But that's just my opinion. So anyway, yes, that's some of the reasons why I like Mayouri. He dares to be different. And I just think that a lot of people in the world, Mayouri aside, judge people because of the way they act or the way they look, and they don't even bother to try to get to know that person and, figure out why this person acts the way they do. People have stories, people have painful pasts, and people are so quick to look at the person or, they're like, oh, no, I don't want to deal with that person. So basically, I guess what I'm trying to say, and I guess Mayouri kind of taught me in a sense too, don't judge a book by its cover, because you don't know what kind of past that person has or what they're going through or has gone through. And at least try to reach out. At least, try. I mean, you're not always going to succeed. Some people are just downright assholes. Some people are just downright assholes. But I don't think that is the case in Mayouri's case. I could be wrong, but honestly, I'm not the only one who thinks that, because I've read before I did this video, I've done a lot of research on the internet, and I'm not the only one who thinks that he's just crying out for attention. He's not doing it in the most healthy way, but I think that's he and you could tell he hates being compared to Kisuke, because during the scene in Wako Mundo when Ichigo was going back to the world of the living, Ichigo made a little snide-ass remark and compared to the Kisuke, and he, basically threatened to make Ichigo's life a living hell. So, but like I said, I understand what it's like to live in the shadow of somebody else, and it sucks. It sucks, and it hurts, and other people have different methods of handling it, and some people lash out. Me, I just whatever, but it hurts me. I may not show it. You know what I mean? But everyone has their own. Everyone wants to be loved. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't care who you are. Everyone wants to be loved, and that's just what I'm trying to say. So, when you ever meet a person, try not to judge them by their looks or by the way they act. Try to get to know them first. And like I said, if they are just a downright asshole, then hey, you were spot on. But if it's just, some people just are different. And it's okay to be different. That's what I'm going to try to teach my children. It's okay to be different. You don't have to form to meet the stereotypical mold of, I hate that people try to lump not just anime characters or DC characters or whatever, people in general, they gotta lump you into some sort of mold. You're supposed to act a certain kind of way to appease society. To hell with society. I don't care. You're either gonna like me for me or you're not. Autumn Moon doesn't care about how people perceive her. You're either gonna love me or you're not. Because I want to love you no matter what. And yeah, I'm a hard ass. I'm very cynical. I look at the world not through rose-colored glasses like some fluffy people do, and I'm not about I mean, not saying positivity is a bad thing, but I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's gonna fix everything either. So that's not how I am. I don't look through the world at rose-colored glasses. I don't, and I will not. You can ask anyone who knows me. So, but yeah, I like Mayouri because he's different. He's not like Byakuya. He's not the typical pretty boy. He's not Renji. He's not Kenpachi. Kenpachi, I think he's even worse than Mayouri. And that's because I'm an intellect. Kenpachi has no brain. I like someone with a brain. If there's anyone I like just as much or probably even more than Mayouri is Aizen. Aizen is adds a league all on its own right there. But that's a video for another time, and I will not go swooning. Because that's the case, I'll keep you guys for 2 hours. And my throat is kind of dry, and I don't have or want to talk for 2 hours. I gotta do research on that person too. So, but yeah. This video is not trying to make you like Captain Kurotsuchi. If you don't like him, that's your business. I'm just telling you my reasons why I like him. But if it does kind of open your eyes a little bit, then cool beans. Then that means you are an open-minded individual, and I like people like that, and I can talk to you. And I'm glad I can help you. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not here to force it down your throat. I just told you I'd come up here and do a video on Mayouri Kurotsuchi because that's what I do. So I'm not trying to, make people like him. I don't want to make anyone like anybody or dislike anybody. I just tell you how I feel, and you can either take it or leave it, and whatever. Everyone's gonna have their opinions, and I'm very much well aware of that. You know what I mean? Like there's people like One Piece. There's no way you're gonna make me like One Piece. I'll listen to you, but I hate that anime. I think it's stupid. But just like you may not like Kurotsuchi, I'm not gonna get mad at you and bench you because you don't like Kurotsuchi. But now if you start coming at me sideways and threatening me, then yeah, it's a story. But everyone has their opinion about Kurotsuchi. If you're gonna make a comment, just keep it on the topic. Don't talk about me. You know what I mean? Everyone has their own opinion on everything. So I don't like One Piece. I think it's a stupid anime. But if you like it, go on. More power to you. Just don't make me watch it because I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean? But I just want people to understand, and I guess people with me, I treat anime kind of like real people in a sense, because when I look at the characters, I try to, profile them or try to see them as real people. I mean, I know they're not real. I'm not an idiot. I do not blur the lines between reality and fantasy. What I'm saying is I look at them and try to understand them from a human perspective as why they're doing the things that they are doing. Like Byakuya, for instance, when I first saw him, he was just a right dick. I mean, I just did not care for him. But then when you go into his story and you realize why he's doing the things he did, then you understand, okay, yeah, he's an asshole, but you understand why. So I think Criminal Minds has taught me a lot about, profiling and reading people, and that's just what I did to Mayouri, because if I just come at it from a y'all standpoint, I could be like, ugh, no, this home dude, he got issues, he's just a sadistic, blah blah blah. But then when you really look at him and realize why, I mean, why else would you create a being like Nimue that does everything you want, that does everything with you, similar hobbies, similar likings? He's lonely. That is my conclusion. He is lonely. Now, will he ever admit that? Probably not. Would you probably get yourself killed if you came with him at this? Yeah. But he's lonely. And I'm sticking to that, and there's no one that's going to change my mind on that. So sorry. I'm pretty steadfast in my ways. Anyway, if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have an opinion, leave it in the comments below. I really want to hear you guys' opinion. I really do. I want to read you guys' opinions, and I want to see what you guys think about my video. And I don't care whether you think I'm smart or not. I just want to know your opinion, like as far as Kurotsuchi goes. Why do you think he acts the way he does? I mean, let's take the whole statistic and let's look at it like you were studying a patient. You know what I mean? Like, plead your case. Like we're in court, I guess. Whatever. We'll go law and order on this shit. If you want to do that, you can defend him or not, whatever. But I want to know if your opinion. I mean, whether you disagree or agree, I'm not gonna be angry. I promise. I like people's opinions, and maybe some people can bring certain things to my attention or whatever. That I just want to know your opinion. So if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. You can follow me on Twitter, AutoMoon at ShieldMaiden30. Please share the channel with your friends. Tell them to subscribe. I apologize I haven't been around again. Like I said, I will try to be more active. My eye infection is going away, so I should be. Unless I come down with something else miraculously stupid, then I will be here. I don't know when I'll be appearing again. I'm not going to make any promises anymore because personally, I keep making promises and I keep following through. But I will be proud. I know I definitely will appear again before Friday. So, yeah, if you want me to talk about anyone else on the channel, please let me know. Anyone from Bleach, Blue Exorcist, Code Geass, Yu Yu Hakusho, Death Note. I'm not talking about Naruto, I hate him. I don't know much about him to talk about him, anywho. So anyway, pick an anime and I will do research on that. If I know the anime if it is, because I haven't seen a lot of anime, but there are some that I haven't. But from those ones specifically, you can pick someone and I can do another topic on that, or I will pick the next one. If I don't hear anything by Wednesday from you people, I'm picking one myself. So, you just have to deal with whoever I decide to pick with. Anyway, I hope you liked the video, and I hope I didn't ramble too much. I just felt really strongly on this subject because I don't know, I know what it's like to be judged and condemned for who I am as a witch. And it hurts me, so I guess I can empathize with the poor man. He's not a witch, no, he's a mad scientist, but like I said, you get my drift. Being an outcast sucks, and I think there's too much of that in this world. I think people need to learn to stop judging and hating and try to get along, and half the crap in this world wouldn't be going on. I'm not saying it'd be perfect. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that. But at least if we'd all try to make an effort on stop looking at someone because they don't fit your mold or your criteria how society is supposed to behave. The world wouldn't be this way. Okay? Alright, well, blessed be to all. I hope your list up was great. I really do, if you were pagan. I hope it was great. We didn't do much nothing because it rained. So, yeah, the full moon's this Thursday, by the way. And we don't have any Sabbaths next month, but we do have one in August, and that's our 2-year anniversary. I will not be doing a video that day, so I love you guys to death, but it ain't happening. So, yes. But anyway, I told my husband, I was like, I don't even know why. I know this is a random side off topic here. I told my husband, I was like, I put up with you for 2 years. Don't see how I did it. Anyway, I love him to death. Anyway, auf Wiedersehen.
Stop recording.